Thing that drives me crazy, Kelly, is when I just listen to just stupid stuff. And increasingly, Harris Faulkner at Fox News just says some of the dumbest shit. Okay? She literally, I know Harris. I've seen her at NABJ, went to the Apollo Theater Spring benefit but just some of the dumbest shit. Just and don't try to act like you the journalist, and so you're not giving your opinion on stuff. Like when I ripped her for her comments about Don Lemon and others last week. But Kelly, listen to this stupid ass comment.
Yes.
Put them in a basket of deplorables. And I think that's what have Trump supporters or MAGA people so upset. It's not a point of disagreeing with them. It's to call them racist. It's to call them dumb and appalling. I think this is going to hurt them in the next election because that same wave of people are rising up. And a lot of people that did not necessarily like Donald Trump emotional appeal now say, economically, when it comes to safety, when it comes to the border, we were better off.
Yeah, and that's the question that will be posed. But it's really interesting because they were trying to shame people into changing their beliefs by insulting them, which just reinforced why they were looking for something else in the first place. And it's kind of shocking. They couldn't separate the Trump voters and what they wanted, what they were missing in their lives versus Trump the person, someone they disagreed with and had issues with personally. Why now?
Well, first of all, I want to go back to Hillary Clinton for just a second. And I normally don't blame one person for an entire movement, nor do I give them total credit either. But she was a specific case of bringing hate to a new level in this country. Her husband was the one in dynamically similar straits that we are today economically who said, "I feel your pain," to every single American. He was able to do something that really we haven't seen anybody do since, and that's bring the entire country together. Maybe for just that moment, and Lord knows he had his issues, right? But with her, it particularly was damaging for her to express her hate for half the country after having been in a White House for 8 years when it wasn't specifically like that. When people were really down and you didn't kick them when they were down. You tried to help them with a better economy, with saying that you understood them. So now you fast forward and we get the Clinton crowd, the Hillary Clinton version of that crowd, as you say. And we're only growing more of them because it's easier sometimes to profligate hate than it is to shed your grace and love, apparently.
Yes.
Cleaning your gutter system is a never-ending project.
Come on. What? Well, maybe y'all were confused and controlling because I was. What? Like,
I have no
like
idea
what the fuck? What the hell is Harris talking about? I mean, that must be some good shit she's smoking.
She's playing a position.
No, but no. That's some like really good, that's some good shit she's smoking. Because, everybody was cool. Clinton brought everybody together. People that was unified. And then, here's the hilarious part. Hillary made her deplorables comment on September 10th, 2016. 2 months before the election.
Right.
Kelly, I think MAGA folk had already gotten behind. And I love this whole deal where these folk act like, you're calling them racist. True. Xenophobic. True. Dumb. True. So, and they're even more now upset, and then you go, well, yeah, there are people, there are people who, they disagreed with Trump. No, they didn't. The fact of the matter is, we're gonna do the big unveil in a moment for my book White Fear, because the book has finally come in. And the fact of the matter is, Kelly, Trump gave them permission to be openly racist. He gave them permission to be openly sexist. He gave them permission to do what they do. Now they're like, yo, our man has arrived. There's no longer the need to apologize. We don't have to backtrack, do whatever. That's what this evil, demented, sick, despicable individual actually did. I don't know what these two black people, I don't even know what black neighborhoods they even come from, saying some dumb shit like that. I mean, it's flat out. Lawrence, you're a liar, and Harris, you're an absolute liar. Kelly, go ahead.
I mean, it's really interesting to me on several fronts, the rise of this revisionist history that we're seeing as we are becoming more attenuated by the day from the Trump administration, because he's no longer in office, right? But it's like this heavy push to revise and contort history, because if they don't, they are beholden to the truth, which is the fact that they are being led by a cult leader. They are being led by a white supremacist. They are being led by somebody who ascribes to the doctrine of Hitler and actually perpetuated that doctrine for the 4 years that he was president of the United States. And it's fascinating, but also simultaneously frustrating and just sad to see that happening. Harris talking about the Clinton administration, I have no idea what she was talking about. I have no idea what she just said, because from what I recall of the Clinton administration, they tried to get this man out of office for having oral sex on a taxpayer's dime. That pales in comparison to Trump literally organizing a coup to overtake the United States. I do not see how there is any comparison there. I don't even understand what she said to be containing a modicum of truth, because that's not how I remember it. That's not how history wrote it to be remembered.
Nothing she said was factual. Nothing. Like
it wasn't supposed to be.
Like just zero. Like you're living in Never Never Land with that. Oh yeah, Hillary. And then to say Hillary took hate to a higher level when this fool descended down the escalator and calling Mexicans rapists, trashing everybody. I mean, first of all, Harris, how can you as a black woman completely overlook the level of hate that Donald Trump projected at black women? Never telling John Kelly to apologize to Congresswoman Frederica Wilson. His hate at Congresswoman Maxine Waters. His hate at Omarosa when she left. I mean, the literal hatred. But there's, Hillary, she took it. Hillary is responsible for the MAGA movement. No. The man launched the campaign the year before. Oh, Harris, shall I remind you that Donald Trump was a birther? Is a birther? Harris, Melania, that lying birther. What the hell was that? Oh, that was 2011, 5 years before Hillary's deplorables campaign. I mean, look, I get there are folks on Fox News who got to sell out for a check. That's not just black, white folks over there too.
Right.
Okay, but what you're not gonna do, well, they'll let you get away with it because you can easily lie on that network, and that's why I absolutely pray that Dominion takes them for billions. I hope Dominion gets billions from OAN. I hope they get billions from Fox News, because somebody has to make them pay for lying. It is a lying network. They lie to their viewers. And that's why they won't show the January 6 hearings in prime time, because they like to lie. They want those white conservatives, clueless and dumb, to practice their racism and their xenophobia. And yes, people, just having a black face on Fox News. Lawrence, remember that idiot who was down? First of all, I don't know how Lawrence still has his damn job after he castigated all the media and praised the Uvalde cops. How did that turn out, Lawrence? How did that turn out? So how he was still sits on the set with a job, but then again, it is Fox News. But they are purposely lying because they want to lie themselves into power in January 23, and they will lie themselves into power in 2024. And folks, so just understand it. And it's I can't even, and it just drives me crazy when I see folk who want to pretend like, oh, they're journalists and no one else is. But you're just gonna knowingly lie like that. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out, Kelly, what in the hell Clinton administration they're talking about. Maybe there's a fictitious one in some TV show that we haven't quite seen yet. I don't even know. All right, folks, back to our Remark Unfiltered video in just one moment. Folks, Black Star Network is here.
Hold no punches. I'm real revolutionary right now.
Support this man, Black Media. He makes sure that our stories are told.
Thank you for being the voice of Black America, Roland.
Stay black. I love y'all.
All momentum we have now, we have to keep this going.
The video looks phenomenal.
See, there's a difference between Black Star Network and black-owned media and something like CNN.
You can't be black-owned media and be scared.
It's time to be smart.
Bring your eyeballs home.
You dig?